Well, that didn't take long, did it? Stellantis has basically confirmed now that not only is the Ram 1500 not coming till next year, and the Wagoneer S not coming till next year, but all electric vehicles are on hold until further notice. Saw this over on Car Scoops. I'll throw it up here for you, but we've been talking about this for a month. I've been talking about the delays, the disaster in engineering that they are having with the brand new Stellantis STA large platform, and that goes for the Wagoneer S, the Ram 1500, and the Dodge Charger EV. Now, I broke the story this morning talking about how a majority of the Dodge Charger EVs that have been manufactured end up dead. And it's never a good thing when almost 50% of the vehicles you're manufacturing can't be delivered to dealers because they're dead. So again, as we see here in the article, they have delayed the launch of these electric vehicles at Stellantis. Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares said that it's better to take a few weeks more to validate their new models than offer a worse product. Well, damn. I mean, you really can't offer anything worse than what you're selling now. Inline six Hurricanes and Wagoneers that are blowing up, Hornets that are bricking in people's driveways. I mean, it really can't get much worse unless the part that powers the entire vehicle, the batteries, are defective in all of your EVs. Yeah, that might be a problem. That might be a massive problem. So, some bullet points here that Car Scoops had out here. It said, Stellantis remains optimistic that its quality-focused EVs will win over customers despite delays. CEO Carlos Tavares says rushing EV launches could compromise durability and performance. No, you mean it will expose you is what's going to happen. It's going to expose that all of these mules and all of these engineers that have been giving us these leaks for the last 6 months have been right. And this car is a flop. It is a disaster, as is the Ram and as is the Wagoneer S. One of the most significant delays for the struggling car maker is the Jeep Wagoneer S. Look at that. A key model for the brand. Originally scheduled for a fall launch, it is now not expected to reach dealerships until the end of the year. 2025? Because it ain't coming this year. Similarly, the production of the Dodge Charger Daytona has yet to begin. Wrong. I don't know where they're getting their information, but they already are manufacturing the Dodge Daytona, and they have several. They have a ton. They were manufacturing 10 a day. Now, my sources come back to me, and they're saying it's 12 to 14 of them a day. That's not a lot. But when you're dealing with a vehicle like this, it is understandable because it's a electrical disaster. Tavares did say this, quote, "It's all about listening to the customer." Really, bro? It's about listening to the customer? If you were listening to the customer, you'd still have 6.2-liter Hemis and Dodge Chargers. You'd still be selling a TRX, not a R8. It's all about listening to the customer, Tavares said. They will ask us for affordability. They will ask us to sell BEVs at the price of gasoline vehicles. At the end of the day, when I make the test drives of those vehicles, I always come with the same conclusion. It's a better car. Maybe for you bums you know, and maybe for what you're going to be doing in Europe. But taking a trip from Portugal to Spain is not the same thing as jumping in your car and going from Texas to Las Vegas. A little bit different of a mileage gap there. Now, I will give Stellantis some credit here, which I know may shock you. And that is the hybrid. It's not even a hybrid, really. It's a Rex. It's a generator. The systems that they are coming up with when it comes in terms of the Ram Charger, and if they can do that in one of the cars, like the Dodge Charger, and you have that EV power, but you have that gas generator backup, maybe it's a 3.6 liter Pentastar or whatever that runs as a generator and powers up the battery while you're driving. Yes, it does still use gasoline, but for the most part, you're on EV. And then you extend your range from, say, 300 to maybe 700. That could actually get customers' interest. I could see it. I know. One of my favorite vehicles that I've owned, even though it's the weirdest looking thing ever, was the BMW i3. I had a Rex, only 2 gallons of gas, but whenever the power would get, and I obviously, hacked it, put the European settings in it. When I would get to like 50 miles of EV range, boom, the gas generator will cut on and keep me right there. And I could just go. I loved that car, man. It was awesome. I drove it from Miami to Vegas. It was insane. Never do that again, though. But what do you guys think about this? I think it's funny. I think they know that they're screwed. It says here in the article, Stellantis faces an uphill battle with consumer skepticism around EVs, compounded by the potential rollback of the $7,500 federal EV tax credit. This would push prices higher, further complicating efforts to convince hesitant buyers. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friend.